story begins at the Philippines airport, where the most wanted criminals are being taken back from the Philippines to South Korea. Just as these prisoners are about to enter the airport, suddenly a man from the crowd comes forward shouting and tries to reach one of the prisoners. Before the police can understand anything, that man presses the remote of a bomb hidden in his bag. The explosion is so powerful that many police officers and more than 30 passengers are badly injured. But the surprising thing is that not even a single scratch comes to any of those prisoners. 5 years after this terrifying incident, once again preparations begin to bring those same criminals to South Korea. This time, to avoid the previous mistake, a decision is taken that they will be sent not by airplane, but through a cargo ship. These criminals are so dangerous that a special commando team is deployed to bring them to the port, and the entire area is cleared of civilians. Every movement is being monitored through drones and satellites, because even a small mistake could repeat the incident from 5 years ago. During the checking, Officer Lee Seok brutally beats a tattooed criminal. In reality, there is already an old rivalry going on between the two, and whenever Lee gets angry, he takes out all his anger on this very prisoner. This prisoner is Park Jang, who is not an ordinary criminal but has already killed many people, and has also a girl, for which he is now going to receive punishment in Korea. At the same time, you see another prisoner who looks extremely calm and innocent, but he is none other than me, and you will not believe that in reality I myself am the most dangerous person among all these prisoners, but till now no one has even gotten a hint of this. At the same moment, a doctor arrives at the port along with his nurse, who is also going to Korea along with us. On the other side, Woong, who is the head of this entire mission, reaches the control room, and as soon as he arrives, his men remove all the employees present there and take complete control of the system. At the same time, all of us prisoners are made to board the ship. Officer Lee gives everyone a strict warning, saying that now we are in the middle of the sea. Do not even try to escape from here, because if anyone is caught, there is a direct order to shoot. On one side, all the officers take charge of their respective positions, while on the other side, that same doctor secretly fills his bag with some injections, and after that, without informing anyone, slowly starts moving toward the basement. On the way, he encounters some police officers, but the surprising thing is that no one has even the slightest suspicion about him. The doctor moves ahead, and with the help of a secret map reaches that part of the ship about which even the ship's staff has no information. Inside, some goons are guarding a body whose name is Alpha. We see that his eyes are sealed, and an oxygen mask is placed on his mouth. From this, it becomes clearly understood that he is not dead, but is being forcibly kept alive in this condition. As soon as the doctor opens his mouth, worms are seen crawling inside, seeing which he feels extreme disgust. Then one of those goons says to the doctor, "Don't talk too much, do your work and leave." The doctor silently does exactly what he is told, and gives that body an anesthesia injection. While leaving, one goon reminds him that it is necessary to give this injection every 6 hours, otherwise Alpha will come alive, and if that happens, no one on this ship will be left alive. On the other side, all of us prisoners are being given food. As soon as the food boxes are given, most of the prisoners pounce on it, but Park Jang sits completely calm, as if he is waiting for the right opportunity. Then we see that inside his mouth a small piece of metal is hidden, which he has been hiding there for who knows how long. After some time, when the police officers move away from their positions for a few moments, Park takes the opportunity, takes out that piece, and slowly starts opening his handcuffs. Another prisoner sitting nearby sees all this, because of which hope also awakens inside him that maybe they can escape from here. Meanwhile, we see some people on the ship who were assigned to work in the kitchen. One of them secretly breaks the prisoner's locks, and then he moves with his companions toward a room where a lot of weapons are kept. Whatever weapons they get their hands on, they pick them up and quietly start moving forward. But just as they are passing through the way, one man's bag accidentally hits a pipe, due to which a loud noise occurs, and the police officers standing nearby immediately become alert. Their leader immediately tries to handle the situation by lying, but then a police officer's eyes fall on their gun. Before he can understand anything or tell anyone, they suddenly attack and brutally kill the police officers. To erase the evidence, they hide the bodies of the police officers in the ship's freezer, and then move forward. After that, they directly reach the cockpit and also kill all the ship's staff present there. Now only 2 people are left alive who can operate this ship. These people cut the telephone lines so that no contact can be made with any country. Then one man climbs on top of the ship and cuts the main line, due to which the ship's location being visible in Korea completely stops. Inside the ship, Officer Diane noticed that there was no signal coming on her walkie-talkie. She tried many times to talk to her team, but when there was no response from anyone, she herself started going upstairs to find out what was actually going on. On the other side, a prisoner present with Park was busy opening his handcuffs, but during that time his hand accidentally hit a pipe, which made a noise. Hearing the sound, a police officer came there. When he saw that a prisoner had broken the lock, he immediately went into action. But at that moment, Park attacked him from behind. He beat him badly, and then smashed his head and took his life. Park's other companions also reached the cells while killing the officers, and during this they created so much bloodshed that there was no limit to it. Park orders his people to kill everyone. After this, he stabbed that officer in the heart and watched him die while writhing in pain. But he did not stop there. Then he removed his pants and urinated on the dead body to satisfy his heart. Meanwhile, Officer Diane comes onto the deck while searching for Lee. As soon as she sees the doctor coming upstairs, she immediately asks him what he had gone downstairs to do. The doctor gets a little nervous and starts thinking of an answer in his mind, but just then Officer Lee arrives there, because of which the doctor is saved. At the same time, an officer sees that a man is coming down from the satellite tower, and he has an axe in his hand. He immediately understands that something is wrong, so he quickly runs toward the cabin. On the other side, Park's companions free all the prisoners, but now only Park's command is running there. Then one of the prisoners tries to act too smart and says, "Where are the police girls? I want to have fun with them." Hearing this, Park, without wasting even a moment, shoots him, and in a cold tone says, "They are all mine." After some time, they free me as well. Park has known me for the last 10 years. He says, "10 years have passed, but your face has not changed at all." After this, Park explains to the others, "Do not go by his face if you think I am bad." Then after hearing about the things he has done, all of you will piss in your pants out of fear. I wanted to go to Korea, but Park clearly says, "Now this ship will not go anywhere. We will all stay right here." Unaware of all this, when Seok reaches the cockpit with his companions, he sees that the bodies of the entire crew are lying there. Before they can understand anything, the people hiding in the cockpit suddenly start raining bullets on them. In this attack, some people are killed, but Seok, Diane, and some other officers somehow manage to escape. Then an attacker puts a gun on a crew member's head and starts blackmailing them. His move is about to work when Diane very cleverly disarms him, and as soon as she gets the chance, Seok shoots him. The pilot is very scared, but he tells them that there is a satellite phone kept in the engine room with which they can talk to Korea. On the other side, hearing the sound of gunfire, the doctor gets nervous and asks the nurse, "Did you also hear the sound of gunfire from outside?" But at that time, the nurse is intoxicated and thinks the doctor is joking. She says, "I will go and check." But then the doctor immediately stops her and locks the door. On one side, the police think that the criminals are the biggest threat for them, and on the other side, the criminals think that the police are enemies of their lives. But no one has any idea that the real danger is waiting for them below, because due to not receiving the anesthesia medicine on time, Alpha wakes up. During this time, Park moves toward the engine room with his people, and on the way kills without stopping anyone he finds working there. As soon as they enter the engine room, they finish off the remaining people as well, and also break the satellite phone. Now there is no way left for this ship to contact anyone. Then the chief engineer says fearfully, "Without me, this ship cannot run." Hearing this, all the prisoners start laughing because they never intended to run the ship at all. Mocking him, they say, "Your companions were also saying the same thing before dying." Park moves forward to kill him, but then I stop him and say that now it is enough. A fight between the two of us is about to start when Seok surrounds us from all sides with his remaining team. The engineer says in panic, "Do not fire bullets here," but no one present there is ready to listen to anyone. Park wanted to torture and kill Seok with his own hands, but even after being unarmed, not even a little fear is visible in Seok's eyes. After this, an extremely horrifying fight begins between the two groups. Someone is cutting someone's throat and someone is smashing someone's head. In this chaos, one man tries to run away, but then Alpha suddenly comes and stands in front of him. Alpha kicks him so hard that the parts of his body break and get crushed. Seeing this, everyone forgets their mutual fight and just keeps staring at that monster. Alpha looks at everyone one by one, as if he is scanning them, and then picks up a knife and starts cutting people as if a butcher cuts animals. It feels like he was made only for massacre. He was just not told whom to leave alive. He grabs one man's head and pushes his fingers inside it with such force that the head gets crushed. Everyone is trembling with fear, but I am not afraid of Alpha even a little. When Seok tries to attack him, Alpha brutally kills him as well. Park fires several bullets at him one after another, but not even a single scratch comes to Alpha. And at that very moment, everyone understands that Alpha is not an ordinary human. Every person present on the ship is now standing face to face with death. After all, who is Alpha, why no one is able to kill him, and what is going to happen next, all this will be revealed in part 2. If you want to watch part 2, then be sure to tell in the comments.